Waiting for the indication, the notification that we are live. And here it is. We are live. All right. D-backs and Nationals. It's going to be a good game. We got Merrill Kelly on the mound against a guy I've never heard of. Merrill Kelly has been a much needed rock in the rotation. He's definitely earning his 2-year extension. I'm very grateful to have him in the lineup. In this early season, I am a little aggro, as they say nowadays. Man, we'd have a much better record, honestly, if our hitting was up to snuff. We genuinely would. Right now, as it stands through 10 games, the Diamondbacks have the 10th best team ERA, plus 118 innings. Of the 16 pitchers used so far, 12 of them have an ERA better than the league average. Okay? Baumgartner, Kelly, Gallen, and Gilbert have a combined 0.84 ERA. No D-back starter has a win yet, but it doesn't negate what we've been able to do with our pitching. The D-back starting rotation has the second best ERA in all of baseball, 2.53. Merrill Kelly, Baumgartner, 22.1 innings pitched, 15 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 home run, 22 Ks. Okay, Nelson, Poppin, Windlick, and Mantiply, 19 innings pitched from the bullpen, 12 hits, 2 runs, 13 Ks. That's amazing. If we just put the bat on the ball and scored runs, we'd have a winning record. We'd be the surprise of baseball. But through 11 games, we have scored just 9 small ball runs. Runs that don't come from a home run. 4 for 7, 1 wild pitch. Hey Jacob, how you doing? 4-7 is 1 wild pitch. 4-9 is an RBI double from Peralta. 4-10 it's 1. That's an RBI single from Ellis on the 13th. 3 runs, that's an RBI hit by pitch. RBI sac fly, Marte with an RBI. Oh, that's from Marte. And Seth Beer has an RBI single. On the 15th, 2. And that's Beer with an RBI double. And on the 16th, Marte with an RBI double. That's small ball runs. Seth Beer is hitting 400. David Peralta is hitting 212. They're the only 200 plus hitters we have so far. The batter still trying to surpass that is Herrera, who's batting 1. And Perdomo and Kelly have a 100 average. 200 average is Varsho, Marte, Smith, Walker, McCarthy, Alcantara, Hummel, and Hernandez. That's unacceptable. 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 So, we just need to get our asses in gear when it comes to our offense, and we'll be just fine. But it doesn't look like we're going to anytime soon. And there are rumors about Mark Melanson being on the move, possibly to the Mets. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but if that's the case, we need to get a bat and badly, very badly. What is your thoughts about Debo? Jacob asks. I really don't know. It seems like there are verified facts that he wants out, that he refused to make a trade. That Debo tweeted today, if I'm not mistaken. That the only people that know the truth about what's going on is him, his agent, and I think his brother. So I think it's like nobody knows. Nobody has a clue. So I don't know. I honestly don't know what to make of it. If he wants out, he wants out. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I know that if he does go, the 49ers aren't going to let him go for anything less than a couple first-round picks. That's the gist I get, but I'm not fully up on the 49ers situation. I could be 100% wrong on that. If you haven't yet, hit that like and sub. It really helps boost the analytics, gets us, me, out there more. Want to share the stream out real quick? Yeah, our bats are frozen. Just absolutely frozen. We need offense. Badly. Very, very badly. It's just very upsetting to know just how well we are doing. It's just so frustrating. Bear with me. I am sharing out the stream. First pitch is set for 7:05. I went on a little bit early to vent about our offensive woes. It's just a bit of a joke. Bit of a joke. We have veterans, and our rookies are showing patience still. 10 games in, patience, and we just can't get hits. We had the bases loaded yesterday. We didn't even have to worry about Perdomo or Kelly batting. We had Seth Beard, Peralta. We had a chance to score runs, and we just couldn't get anybody in. When you're pitching, that wasn't supposed to do that great to begin with. It's doing as good as they are. It's frustrating to know if you put the bat on the ball a few more times, you would have a much better record. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. I mean, those stats that I listed, they are verified stats. We are doing that well pitching. We're in the top 10 in baseball in important categories. It's just a bit of a joke. Excuse me. Need a haircut. I will bring up those stats again just to run them by you once more, in case you missed it. The Diamondbacks have the 10th best. Excuse me. The D-backs have the 10th best team ERA through 118 innings. Of the 16 pitchers used so far, 12 of them have an ERA better than league average. Bumgarner, Kelly, Gallen, and Gilbert have a combined .84 ERA. No D-back starter has a win yet, but that doesn't negate how well we've done pitching. The starting rotation has the second best ERA in all of baseball, 2.53. Kelly Bumgarner, 22.1 innings pitched, 15 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 home run, 22 Ks. Nelson, Poppin, Windlicken, Mandaply, 19 innings pitched, 12 hits, 2 runs, 13 Ks. 13. They're tearing it up through 11 games, but this is where the problem is. Through 11 games, we've scored 9 small ball runs. 9. From the 7th to the 16th, 9. We have a handful of batters fighting to get to 200. Varsho, Marte Smith, Walker McCarthy, Alcantara, Hummel, Hernandez. We have 2 batters with a 100 average in Perdomo and Kelly. And we have Herrera, who has a 1 batting average. 1. Only Seth Beer and Peralta are the only 200 plus hitters. Seth Beer is hitting 400. David Peralta is hitting 212. That's it. It's just pathetic. We would have a winning record. We should be coming into this national series with the opposite record that we have. Period. We should be 8-3 instead of 3-8. As far as I'm concerned. But it is what it is, unfortunately. It's just absolutely pathetic. First pitch is 7:05. We're close. I'll break down the starting lineups here in a second. I'm just going to finish this. I just now thought of it. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. But it is what it is. Whew. All right, I think that looks all right. Okay, for the D-backs, it's Varsho playing center field, batting first. Marte at second, batting second. Peralta's batting third. He's playing left field. Christian Walker's batting fourth and playing first. Seth Beer is fifth for the first time, I think. No, not the first time. I think only like the second time. Yeah. He's playing DH, hitting DH. Pavin Smith is in right field. He's batting sixth. Carson Kelly is batting seventh. He's behind the plate. Alcantara is at short. He's batting eighth. And Yanni Hernandez is batting ninth. And he's playing third. For the Nationals, Hernandez is playing second, batting first. Soto is in right. He's batting second. Batting third is Cruz. He's at DH. Batting fourth is Bell. He's playing first. Ruiz is batting fifth. He's behind the plate. Hernandez is in left. He's batting sixth. Franco is at third, batting seventh. Escobar is at short, batting eighth. Robles is at center, batting ninth. Umpires are Lance Barksdale behind the plate. At first is Nick Lentz. At second is Nestor Seja. At third is Ted Barnett. It's 60 degrees and clear. It's 8-mile-an-hour winds out to center field. So, not a lot of wind to deal with. Hey, what's up, King Element? How you doing, man? We're doing great with our pitching. I knew that our pitching was doing well, but I didn't know it was that well. It didn't hit me until I saw the stat, and it just blew me away. Diamondbacks baseball coming up next. If you haven't yet, hit that like and sub. If you can, share the stream out. Tell your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your dad. If they aren't around anymore, my condolences. And tell your dog. They are indeed playing in Washington, yes. Yeah, we don't have a home game until the Mets. I think that's on the 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. Merrill Kelly's on the mound today for the Diamondbacks. I've absolutely loved what he's brought to the team this year. It's only, 2 starts, the second longer than the first, but both have been solid. His accuracy has been on point. He's just been awesome. I was hopeful that it would click, really, really click for him, and it has. It really, really has. Again, first pitch is at 7:05. Yeah, I I don't know why. I have two. I just don't know why I didn't bring it up. Let me look. I didn't notice. Let me see if I can't fix it. I honestly never really paid attention to that stuff. I probably should. First pitch is coming soon. I just gotta switch the record. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. I don't know why. I just never really cared about that sort of thing. But I realized that other people do, so there you go. Eric Fetty is 2 for 2. Or in 2 outings, excuse me. He has 1 win, no losses. His ERA is 3.60. I'm not going to assume that we're going to rock him because I thought that about the pitcher yesterday. Adon, I believe it was his name. And yeah, he absolutely delivered a gem. It was a pleasure watching him. I thought, oh, he has an 0-2 record, 10 ERA. We'll kick his ass. We didn't. He got his ERA down to 5, and he got the dub. So Dalton Varsho is leading it off. He's hitting 171 with 2 home runs and 2 RBIs. And we have first pitch. Here it is. Hit hard. First pitch swinging right to Bell at first. Quick first out. What a play. What a play. That was absolutely roped down the line, and Bell just smoothly spun and caught it. He was on that. It easily could have been a gapper. Easily could have been a gapper. He smacked the hell out of that ball. If you haven't yet, folks, hit that like and sub. It really helps. I won't harp on it throughout the stream too much, I don't think. There's pitch to Marte. I gotta switch everything around because I was all confused. Here's the pitch. Ooh, 1-1 count after a pitch inside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, check swing. They appealed the third, got him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard, hit deep. Will it stay fair? Oh, just foul. Just foul. And retrieved by a guy with a duck hat. Wow. That was a grown-ass man. Easily in his 40s wearing a duck hat. I ain't shaming. I just was not expecting it. It was like a winter hat. It had the little dangles. And it was a duck. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball down. 2-2. 2-2. Not a lot of people in the stands. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside fastball. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fetty's at 7 pitches. Peralta is on deck, folks. On deck. Here's the full count pitch. Popped up. 2 outs. Caught by Escobar. Three hits yesterday in the 2 games. He's hitting .216 on the season, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside, just off. Just off. The shift is on. Escobar, Hernandez, and Bell are to the right of the second base bag. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in there. Bottom left-hand corner for strike 2. There's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard. Oh, had no life on it. It was a looping rope. That sucks. I genuinely think we have this guy. We're seeing him well. I think we're going to adjust quickly, and I think we're going to rock him. Just going off that. Because those were well-hit balls. Very, very well-hit balls. They were smacked pretty damn well. What is vibrating? Something is shaking on my desk and it's annoying me. Not soda. Soda. Oh man. And our pitching is great this year. Absolutely fantastic. Gilbert, I mean, how about Gilbert yesterday? An absolute gem. I called him up a short time before. Comes in. Well, I say a short time before, but I think it was like a week. Kelly is making his third start of the season. He hasn't given up a run yet. It's his fourth season with the D-backs. He's very much earned his extension. Cesar Hernandez is to lead it off. It's Hernandez, Soto, and Cruz. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging. Right of our show. Quick first out. Juan Soto's hitting 250 with 3 home runs and 3 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Fastball up for a strike. Soto was 0 for 6 yesterday. I do not expect a similar outcome today. The shift is on. Oh. Yeah. Jammed him. Got right to Walker. Quick, just like that, 2 outs. That hit right to the shift. Everyone but the shortstop was adjacent to second base bag, and it hit right into it. Right into it. Nelson Cruz is hitting 191 with a home run and 6 RBIs. Signed a 1-year free agent deal for $15 million. Fastball dots the left side of the strike zone. Whew, Kelly is looking good. He's looking good. He's looking good. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Fastball, same spot. The exact same spot. Quick 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Jams him. The fastball high and right. Right hand corner of the strike zone. Walker catches it. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's how you want it to go. That is how you want it to go. How's everybody doing? You having a good day? And commercial break right now. showed orange for a second. I hope I'm not lagging. There's talks of the Mets being interested in Mark Melancon. If that's the case, I'd love to see a replacement first baseman because Christian Walker is just not cutting it. Here's the first pitch at the top of the second. In for a strike. Fetty's looking good. Their guy Dominic Smith is someone I would absolutely love to have. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball outside. Here's a 1-1. Ooh, breaking ball well outside the strike zone. Walker did not bite. That was a purpose pitch. It was just trying to get him to take it. That was bait. And Walker was not biting. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball in at the knees. Fouled off. 2-2. Everything Fetty throws moves. He went through 2 starts not throwing a single four-seam fastball. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard right to the shortstop. Oh, what? Got it. Oh, we got it, but it's on an error. I thought it was a scoop and an out, but it bounced just past Bell. Bell couldn't get it. He couldn't get it. It looked like the third baseman was going to take the play. And I think that threw the shortstop off because once the third baseman realized he didn't have it, he just let it go and ran. And that threw the shortstop off, but he was able to grab it. But he couldn't recover fully because his throw was off. And Bell tried to scoop it. It just went under his glove. Error up on the board. Karma's a bitch. That's what the Nats get for the scores. It's not the Nats' fault. That's what they get anyway for the scores giving Walker an error yesterday. For a helmet hitting him in the face, keeping him from catching the ball. Anyways, he's on first. Beer is on deck, or at the plate. He's going to slap the shit out of this ball. We're going to have a 2-run ball game. Speaking it into the universe, because that's how things work. Just go with it. Go with it. 1-0. After a bad pitch. Here's the pitch. Hit hard over the shift. We have 2 on. Walker's going to third. We are cooking. I told you we're seeing this guy. I guarantee you those first 3 up. Peralta, Marte, and Varsho. I guarantee they went back and said, hey, this is what he's doing. Look for this. Because we were kind of tagging him a little bit. We were just ahead, just behind, but we were very, very close. And now we're on it. We're on it. I believe we're going to score. This is rare. For the first time, I actually believe we're going to score. I think we have this guy's number. It's Pavin Smith. Pavin Smith's up to bat. Kelly's on deck. We really need to get a hit here because Kelly's not going to do it. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. No outs. No outs. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 19 pitches for Fetty. Yeah, they're in our weight class. King Yeoman, they're in our weight class. We should have beat them yesterday. There's no excuses. Fouled off. Quick 0-2. Our pitching is in the top 10 in ERA our pitching's actually doing good. Our record should be what their record is. It's just our bats aren't hitting. 0-2 count. A runner on third and first. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball down. They appeal to third. Did he check? He did. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We are right up there with some of the best pitching in all of baseball. Which you think Diamondbacks, no way, but it's true. Our pitchers are doing really well, and our bullpen's doing really well. 1-2 count. Fetty sets. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 1-2. So our record should be what their record is. They're the trash team. We're bad, but we should be the surprise of baseball right now. But our bats just haven't woken up until now. Hopefully. Pavin Smith is hitting 241. Yeah, they are. They are. Here's the 1-2. Fastball out. 2-2. They will definitely have a tough time of it. Next year would be a little bit easier because we have some studs coming up. Carson Kelly is on deck. He's hitting an earth-shattering 40. All you can do is just keep playing. That's his mentality. And we got a dribbler. Foul. 2-2. You know what's tough? It's hard. It's what makes trying for a competitive rebuild so hard. But we have a really good prospect pool. We have guys due up. Their ETA. Their ETAs are 2022, 2023, 2024. That's a lot of our prospects. We have a lot of good players coming up. We can make a jump quick and be competitive quick. But it's going to be tough for a little while. Their runners on first and third. No outs, 2-2 count. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Dodgers and Padres have the studs coming also. But my hope is by then we'll have pitching. And we'll have a different manager. Because he's going to lose us 15, 20 games this year. He's just that dumb. And I think all that pulled together, I think makes for a tough out. A tough L, you know. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Pavin Smith's giving battle here. I am digging it. '26th pitch for Fetty at the top of the second. Not a lot of people in the stands. It's always a bummer to see. Baseball's beautiful. That stadium should be packed. There's a 2-2 pitch. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. Full count. Yeah, if we can get a competent manager, man. Just having a competent manager who doesn't stick with guys too long will improve us. Walker will be out. Carson Kelly will be gone. We'll be immediately better. 3-2 pitch over the first. No play there. Full count. Fetty doesn't go deep into games. He averages, I think they said 18 pitches an inning. That's not good. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Walks him. Bases loaded. No outs. Kelly, if you want to spark a run here, buddy, this is when you do it. This is the moment to build that confidence. You can really spark that inner drive here. Help that mental, that sports mental. Getting a hit here. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging, he's off by a mile. Breaking ball 79 and damn near in the dirt. 0-1. No outs. Best case scenario here. I don't want to say best case scenario. Just strike out or pop up. Please don't hit into a double play. Here's the pitch. Second pitch swinging. Quick 0-2 count. They evacuated the Capitol in Washington due to a suspicious aircraft. Yeah, they have a strict, very, very strict no-fly zone in Washington. If you even come close, they shut everything down. So hopefully it's just someone who didn't know what the heck they were doing. That's my hope. Bases loaded, no balls, 2 strikes. Kelly calls for time. Maybe a young pilot got lost or got confused a little bit. 0-2 count. Breaking ball down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They just gave the all clear. Good. That means that's probably what it was. Someone probably just got a little confused with the longitude and latitudes and went just a little bit off course. I think that happened a couple of years ago, I think. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Fouled. Decent little battle here. Getting that pitch count up and up and up. He's at 32 already at the top of the second. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Dot at the bottom left-hand side of the strike zone. Struck him out. The positive to take from that was I'm in Indiana. The positive from that is he quickly found his patience again. He swung at the first 2, then he showed his patience and everything was good. Alcantara is up. I have been putting the wrong name in the wrong spot. I'm so I'm so used to that bottom spot. It is not raining. It's clear. It's 60 degrees and clear, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 60 degrees and clear. Hit high and deep. That should be room enough to get a runner home. Walker's going to score. I really wanted that from Kelly because that would have been a good boost to his mental. But man, I'll contradict it. That's exactly what you want. There wasn't a really good angle on that, so that really helped. Good way to start. We're getting runners in. Now, if our pitching stays the way it is, we'll be fine. Yanni Hernandez is hitting 83. 2 on, 2 out. Come on. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging, strike 1, fouled out. Fouled it. Come on. 0-1. Broke his bat there. Come on. Come on. Hit one in the gap, man. Hernandez is fast, too. If he hit one in the gap, shit. We all like Donkey Kong. Here's the 0-1. Off speed, high. Ball 1. One. Fouled off. No, in play. That camera angle made it look weird. Hey, we got one. It's a whole hell of a lot better than what we did yesterday in the ninth when we didn't get any with the bases loaded and no outs. So I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. 1-0. I keep hitting that X, don't I? We're seeing this guy great, and he ain't gonna last long. I'd be surprised if he makes it through the 4th. Man, good way to start. No hits, no runs for Merrill Kelly. It's a hell of a start. 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout for Eddie with a 3 ERA. Love it. Bob Brindley in my ear. I can't talk today. Bob Brindley in my ear sounds like he has food in his mouth. Ain't gonna lie. It sounds like he didn't time the coming out of the commercial break just right. That's funny. That's funny. Here's the first pitch at the bottom of the second. Fastball out. Ball 1. On the season, Josh Bell's hitting .340 with 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Hit into left center field. That's going to get him a double. There's a bit of a jagged corner in left center, and it hit right into that. And it looked like Peralta and Varsho weren't quite sure who was going to pick it up, so that helped a little bit too. Bell's a good dude. Good dude. I'm sure he is a good dude. He's a big dude, so that just tells you him getting the second that was hit right at the perfect spot. Ruiz is up to bat. Check swing fouled off. Looked like a cutter. after that check swing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on a rope. Varsho's chasing it. He makes the catch. What a play. Wow, he tracked that down beautifully. What a play. That Bellinger, man, I'm glad he's found his groove again. He was fun to watch when he was hitting and playing well. A similar thing is happening to Kelly. The Nats looked like they were kind of on the periphery of figuring Kelly out, and this inning shows that I think they did. Now it's up to Kelly to step up and shut him down. Do what Fetty couldn't. We have 1 out. Curveball steals a strike. See the shift so much. When I don't see the shift, it looks weird. Ooh, breaking ball. Strike 2. Yeah, it'll be between Bellinger and Yelich. Yelich got hurt real bad in 2019. And it's taken him this long to really come back from it. So it's impressive to see him doing what he's doing. Here's the 0-2. Check swing in play. Right. It throws home. Oh, got him in a bit of a run out. Got him. Got him. Beautiful play. He didn't hesitate in going to Kelly. And Bell, he had nowhere to go. I'm so happy they just didn't let him go home. I was worried they would. It's a stupid thing to worry about because common sense says throw home. Whew. That would be a fielder's choice. Yeah, I agree. Although, did he hit a grand slam the other day? Other than that, he's kind of okay-ish. 2 out, 1 on. Fastball just outside. Franco. It's Franco. What in the hell? Fastball just outside, damn near the same spot. That was called a strike this time. 1-1. Two outs, 1 on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and strike 2 on the fastball. 0-8 and 0-8 the last 2. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I knew he hit that grand slam and then he kind of waned a little bit. But it's early yet. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kelly gets the sign. Oh, that was a pickoff sign. Apparently. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There was no real chance at first. Just keeping them honest. The Nationals jerseys are clean. Generous lead off at first. Here's the pitch. Fastball down and out of the strike zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This fastball's hitting 94. 94, 95. Kyrie went in the locker room. Damn, you hate to see that. Damn. I hope he's all right and he gets back out there. Hopefully he just had to go to the bathroom. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball down and out. Full count. Man, I hope he's okay. I hate it when that happens. Broncos hitting 283 on the season. Here's a 3-2. Hit right past the shortstop. Base hit. Runner on first and second. He's not injured. He's eating. What? I'm confused. Oh, he probably went to cry. Fans are booing him. I see. Yeah. He's he's not like there in Boston. Oh and 1 after a foul out. After a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging fastball. I think that's a cutter. No, two-seamer. 0-2 either way. Swinging, miss. Felt the wind off that swing all the way over here. Two out, 2 on. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Kelly gets out of it. Beautiful. Kelly was able to do what Fetty couldn't. Good. Good, good, good. It is Varsho. If you haven't yet hit that like and sub, it really, really helps, and it lets me know that you're liking what I'm doing. We're in a commercial break. I don't think Fetty's gonna last that much longer. The wind has not changed. It's still 9 mile an hour out to center field. Nice pitching performance by Kelly. He shows that he can get in trouble, but get out of it. That's what you want. Because you're going to get in trouble from time to time. Our show is up. 0 for 1 this game. Here's the pitch. The 39th for Fetty. It's a great last name. 1 ball. Pitch was just outside. Ball shows 167 on the season. 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, 636 OPS. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball dots to the top right-hand corner. 1-1. Ooh, that was well high. Called for a strike. That was that high. That was not even close to the strike zone. That was insane. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What's his name? Here's the pitch. What's his name? Fuck, I forgot. Eric. It's Eric Fetty. I've not heard of a last name like that. It's pretty neat. Marte's 0 for 1 with the fly out in the first. Yeah, Fetty's what I liked. Sorry. 1-0. 1 out. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to left center field. This is going to be a double. Chance for... No, not a triple. Definitely a double. We're seeing this guy well. I love it. Let's hope that's the one that gets him going. Let's hope. Whew. That's Ketel Marte's 4th double this season. Peralta up. He's 0 for 1 on the season. It's Peralta. Here's the pitch. 88 mile an hour high. In for a strike. One out, one on. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit to center field. That'll be a base hit. Peralta stays at first, and Marte goes to third. We got something. We got another thing brewing. 46 pitches for Fetty. We're seeing him well. We're getting hits. That was roped. It was hit so hard. The only thing bad about that is it was hit so hard that Perishika had to hold Marte. Which, I mean, I'm glad that I can complain about that or mention that as the worst thing because we got a hit. Now it's Christian Walker. One out, 2 on. Beers on tap. Here's the pitch. Fastball inside for a ball. One count so far. Here's the 1-0. Fastball in for strike 1. 1-1 count. One one. One out, 2 on, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Hit. Oh, check swing for a single. Wow. Peralta moves to third. That was a defensive check swing, and it screamed past Bell. Wow. Wow. I'm not even joking. That was a defensive check. That was just like, ugh. That was gorgeous. That was an excuse me bouncer. Walker's grinning. I'll take it. 49 pitches for Fetty. 2 on, 1 out. Here's a pitch to Beer. Pavin Smith is on deck. Seth Beer's 1 for 1. He's hit safely for 7 of the last 8 games. He needs to be in the lineup every day. Every single day. Lavelli needs to get his head out of his ass and make sure he's in the lineup every day. Ball 1 already, so it's a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Off speed high. Ball 2. 2-0 count. $51 pitches for Fetty. Here's the 2-0. Cutter in on the hands. Fouled it off. 2-1. 2-1. Beer steps back in. It's a 2-1 count. Cutter in, it looks like. Hit past the first baseman. Another run scores. 4 consecutive Diamondback hits. Walker's at third now. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. He smacked it right past Bell. Bell couldn't even move. Bell couldn't even move. Five hits. Fetty is just not doing well today, unfortunately for him. Fortunately for us. Carson Kelly is on deck. Thank you for that like. I appreciate you. Got it up to 3. Hoping to get to 10. Like, subscribe, share, hit the like, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live. Yes! This is what I wanted. With our pitching the way it is, we keep hitting like this, we can win a lot of ball games. Pavin Smith's first plate appearance was a walk. Woo! Let's light him up. Some more. Here's a pitch. Fastball down and away for strike 1. Got the shift on. Hernandez, Bell, and Escobar are on the right side of the second base bag. Franco is closest to third. So there's a gap in there at short. Hit hard and deep. He's going back. He's going back. He's going. Oh, he makes the jumping catch, but another run scores. He gave it a right. That's what he needed to do. That's what he needed to do. That's what he needed to do, baby. That's what he needed to do. We are putting on a show. I'll give it to Robles. That was a beautiful defensive catch. That was fantastic. 2 outs, runner on first. 4-0. Carson Kelly's up. Ride the wave, Kelly. Ride the wave. Don't end it. Here's the pitch. Fastball down for strike 1. I'm in favor of banning the shift. I don't like the shift at all. It takes some of the fun out of it. I say put the onus on the players. Make them make the play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Quickly 0-2. You're taking out dynamic aspects, dynamic moments by having the shift in. 0-2. Quickly 0-2. But if they kept it in, it is what it is. They are going to ban it next year. But I mean, if they were to change their mind, it is what it is. Just couldn't check on the curveball. Kelly strikes. He needs to go down. He needs to go down. He's hopeless. He's absolutely hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. As soon as I saw that he was up, all that happiness that was built, it was just wilted like a dead flower. Because I knew it was going to be an out. Kelly's just useless. But we got 4 runs. Gotta love that. Seriously, I don't know who told Bob Brenly that it was a good idea to eat, but it is not. He should probably stop. It's gross. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 K for Kelly. I don't like mukbang. 22 pitches for Kelly. I think Fetty was at like 50, somewhere around there. Yeah, 58, I think. What an offensive explosion. Victor Robles is up, 107 average, 4 RBIs, 310 OPS. Bottom of the third with Hernandez on deck. Here's the pitch. High heat for strike 1. Kelly's fastball is fluctuating between 91 and 94. So not bad. Not elite, but not bad. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in. Strike 2. That froze him. I think he was looking for something else. I am loving this. Absolutely loving this. Here's the 0-2. Loving this. Absolutely loving this. 1-2 count. Kelly sets and delivers. Hit to Alcantara. Quick first out. Great location. You know what? Bob really might not be eating. He might just have a cough drop in his throat. Or his mouth. Either way, I don't fucking like it. Cesar Hernandez is up to bat. Flew out the center in his first at bat. 88 mile an hour in there for a strike. I'm gonna die. Soto is on deck. I don't know what happened there. I just had a little cough. He went, couldn't check. Fastball just outside on the batter's side. You know, that's the second time I've hit Soda instead of Soto. 0-2 pitch after my near death. Fastball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shift is on. Hernandez, Marte, and Walker are to the right of the second base bag. Alcantara is still at short. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Did he check? Appeals the third. He did check. 2-2. 2-2. Hernandez is 0-1. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, he did not. Okay, I was going to say he did not check. That was a breaking ball in the dirt. Got him chasing. Kelly is feeling it. He's got the batter's eye level all over the place. They don't know where the ball's going. That's exactly what you want. You want to keep them guessing. Throw low when you have them looking high. Brilliant. Brilliant pitching. Juan Soto. Kelly's at 31 pitches. Breaking ball high and ball 1. Soto's 0 for 1. Grounded out in the first. 1-0 pitch. Fastball out. Quickly, 2 balls, no strike count in this bottom third. "16 career games against the Diamondbacks. He's just not hitting well against us. Something about us. We figured him out somehow." Full count. Soto did not chase that last pitch. Good chance of getting on base. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Juan Soto. Fastball dots the top right-hand corner of the strike zone. Soto thought it was ball. I don't blame him. It was, but it was called a strike. 3-1 count. Soto is 0 for 1. 2 outs. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball dots. No, it didn't. That was that was about that high out of the strike zone. Called for a strike. Soto grimaced. He's like, okay. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I don't blame the ump there because it was damn near in the same spot the last pitch was thrown. It was just a little bit high. Here's the full count pitch. Woo! Ball 4. Try to get that curveball to hit the bottom left-hand corner of the strike zone, but just missed. Just missed. 2 out, 1 on. Cruz is up to bat. With Bell on deck. Merrill Kelly is at 37 pitches. Cruz popped up his first time up. He's 0 for 1. That's actually not a bad idea, King. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. If you're going to have the shift, have like I don't know, maybe 2 a game, 3 a game, perhaps. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. 0-1 count. 2 outs, 1 on. That's really not a bad idea. 2 out, 1 on. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. 91. Well out of the strike zone. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Hit to the third baseman. Goes to second for the easy out. Inning over. Maybe once per inning. Yeah, that makes sense. That would force more strategy. Because do you use it just to get the quick out? Do you use it against the stud player? What do you do? That's not bad. That's not bad. I wonder if Fetty will be out there. I didn't hear anything about the bullpen warming up, so it'd be interesting to see what happens. We're in a commercial break. I'm very curious to see who's going to be pitching for the Nats. I'd love it if it's Fetty. Shit. Save your bullpens. Send them out there. Let us tee off on them some more. I would absolutely love that. Great game so far. Great game. Kelly's dotting the strike zone, getting batters to chase. We're connecting. We're getting runners on. We're getting them in, which is huge. We have 5 hits, no errors, which is also important. We shouldn't have had an error yesterday, but you know it is what it is. Top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch. Fetty is indeed back out there. I love that. Love it. Alcantara. I can never pronounce that guy's name. Alcantara. There you go. He's good. He did good his last at bat. Even though I can't say his name, he's playing well. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike, even though that was not. At least he's consistent. Both teams, right? Both teams are getting back calls. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 61 pitches for Fetty. I didn't think he'd make it through 4. I'd just be surprised if he finishes this inning. Fastball out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think if 1 runner gets on, I think he's pulled. So he might make it through 4, but he is not pitching the 5th. Not a chance. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing. They appeal the 3rd. Got him. 1 out. Franco moves to 1st for Josh Bell. Something must have happened to Bell. I hope he's okay. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball down and out of the strike zone. 1 ball. Yanni Hernandez is 0 for 1. A ground out in the 2nd. Fastball dots the right-hand corner, top right-hand corner of the strike zone. One count. Here's the pitch. Fastball out. Ball 2. 2-1 count. I'll let you guys know what happened to Bell as soon as I am told. Two one count. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. Drops it down. Beautiful. Oh, no, it's not going to stay in play. 2-2. It's Fox. I'm not sure. It's Fox at 3rd. I'm not sure what his name is. Let me see. Lucius Fox. He's at 3rd now. Franco moves over to 1st. 2-2. 1 out. We should be getting they're talking about the Nats possibly getting Strasburg back very, very soon. And it made me think of Nick Ahmed. We should be getting him back on the 22nd. 2-2 pitch. Fastball clipped. Slap bunt. Oh, he got there. He got there. I'm not sure how they'll rule that. It was a slap bunt. And that's a hit. It's a slap bunt hit. We have a runner on 1st. and I think Fetty's gone. I think genuinely it was only going to take one base runner, so I would be surprised if he stays out there any longer. Hey, Bailey Books and Sport. How did I become a Diamondbacks fan? When I was just starting to get into baseball. Here's the Fetty sets and throws the first. When I was just starting to get into baseball, really just starting to fall in love with it, the major leagues announced two teams were coming into the league. And I was like, this is perfect. I have a chance to pick a team and run with them. I didn't know who to choose, so I flipped a coin. Literally flipped a coin. I don't know who was heads or who was tails. It's so long ago now. But the Diamondbacks won, and that's just all there was to it. Because I live in Indiana, we're very far from Arizona. I had to watch Cardinals games and Reds games, Pirates games, and it's just I love baseball, but it didn't feel quite right. So as soon as I had a team, I just really, really, really fell in love with baseball, and I've been rooting for the Diamondbacks ever since. Pitch fouled off. Varsho was 0 for 2. The count is 0 and 1. Fetty is still out there. They are not talking about the bullpen at all. So I am wondering if perhaps this is a just let him ride it out, save the bullpen as much as you can kind of game. Because Fetty's at 69 pitches, and it's the top of the fourth. Here's the 0-1. Hernandez got a big jump, and he went for second, but he's got to come back now because that ball was fouled off. Yeah, it was so long ago. I didn't have the MLB package. I just had to keep up with them through sports shows and the newspaper. As soon as I could watch them on TV, I did. And every time they were on against the team I could watch locally, I was right there. I caught every game of the playoffs that I could, and I caught every game of the 0-1 World Series. And you best believe I lost my damn mind when Gonzo hit that blooper up the middle. I flipped my shit. That was incredible. It's an 0-2 count. 1 out. 1 on. Now we have bullpen activity. Francisco Perez. 70 pitches for Fetty. Top of the fourth. Unbelievable. 0-2 pitch is fouled off. Great ball game for the D-backs today. Kelly's on point. Our bats have shown up. Except for Kelly's. He forgot his at home. But everyone else is looking great. 0-2 count. 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Out of play. This is a battle. 0-3 count. 0-2 count. 0-3. That would be an out. 0-2. Fetty sets. Checks first. Don't blame him. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hernandez jumps, and he's going to take second. The pitch got away from the catcher there. Hey. Baseball's beautiful. Baseball's beautiful. Glad to have you in the community as a baseball fan. It's wonderful. And you know me from Raul and Steve talks about books. Hey, that's awesome to see the crossover. Very, very glad to see that. I have had an interview with Steve, and he is a very, very nice guy. I quite like him. Yanni broke for third. Fouled off by Varsho, though. He gave me one of the best interviews I've had in a long time. I appreciated that tremendously. And Raul's just a good friend. Known him for a while now. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Very, very good guy. Who's your team? Is it Arizona or the Nationals? 1-2 count. Fouled. Last pitch fouled off. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Sorry for the lag. OBS is acting up. I'm trying to get it set. Thank you. I'm glad you have my book. I hope you like it. It's gotten a lot of good reviews. It's gotten a lot. I hope it treats you well. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. This is a proper battle. I don't know why Fetty's still in there. He's at 76 pitches. I really hope you like it. Fetty just looks fed up. He doesn't really look tired. He just looks pissed off. Just kind of exasperated a little bit. Again, I don't blame him. Our bats are making them work. 1 out, 1 on. Not switch to base runner. Wow, I get bases loaded. We haven't done that well this inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitches upstairs. 2-2. 1 out. Marte is on deck. He got a great hit his last at bat. Just roped it in left center field. Absolutely beautiful. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Wow. I don't know how many pitches there's been this at bat, but he's tried everything. Pitches this at bat 10. Yeah. Wow. If you haven't yet, folks, please hit that like and subscribe. It lets me know I'm doing a great job, and it boosts the algorithm too, so it's a win-win. Time is called. 2-2. Yanni is distracting the catcher. He's dancing around. He's a little gnat out there. He's a little mosquito. He's walking down the third, showing like he's going to steal. And a pickoff attempt. He's in there, safe. 2-2. Mosquito. That's his nickname. If you don't know, Mosquito is his actual nickname, and that's exactly how he plays. He takes at bats and extends them. When he's on the base path, he's distracting. He's a gnat. He's a mosquito. He's a pest. 2-2 count. Fetty looks at second, throws home. Hit hard by Varsho. Go. Get out of here. Out of here. Home run. 2-run blast, baby. Just got over the railing. If you live in Arizona, that's 5 runs. You get free seasoned tacos at your local participating Taco Bell, so get you some tomorrow. Get you some tomorrow. From Ireland, so Oakland A's Moneyball film and read a book about 3 of their pitchers. And oh, okay, so you're an A's fan. Very cool. And you're from Ireland. Love the idea of going to Ireland. I've never been. I want to go. I watched the Tri-Channel. Curveball for Marte, and he gets a blooping single. We have a runner on first. Wow, that happened so quick. I was talking. I was celebrating. Fantastic. Marte's feeling it. Take Fetty out for the love of all things holy. Get him the hell out of the game for his sanity. We are killing him, Rocha. I am stoked, dude. Everybody, our bats have shown up. I am a happy man. Finally, we got a pitching change. I feel sorry for the guy. He just looked. They've shown his face multiple times on camera. I swear to fuck, he just looked sad. I was like, we are kicking a depressed man's ass right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, we're killing. Oh, you're at 4-0 in the Mets? Nice. Nice. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Bottom in a second, not the fourth. But yeah, Bailey, books and sport. I've always wanted to go to Ireland. I'm sure you probably hear that a lot, so apologies. But I watch the Tri Channel, which is Irish-based triers, and they talk about the country sometimes. It just sounds like a beautiful place to go. Walker is up. Man, I cannot believe that Varsho home run. I swear to you, it licked the top of the railing before it went into the stands. It was wow. Wow. What a ball game. I need to go through my my calls and clip my moments of excitement and anger and clip them or like put them together and make an intro for my live streams. As soon as I figure out how to do that, I will do that. Because I don't have a damn clue how to do that. After 2 singles in his first 2 at-bats, Miguel Cabrera is just a couple of hits away from 3,000. Stoked to hear that. That's a good dude, good ball player. Happy for him. Francisco Perez is now in. 4 games, 4.05 ERA, in 6 and 2 innings pitched. 3 walks to 5 Ks. Marte's on first. 3 seasoned beef crunchy tacos for anyone who lives in Arizona and you have a participating Taco Bell. I wish I lived in Arizona right now because that sounds delicious. 1 out, 1 on. Here's Perez's first pitch. And Walker lays off. No, it's Peralta. My app showed me the wrong batter. I do apologize, folks. I should have known that because Peralta follows after Marte. That's what happens when I get distracted. Here's the pitch, fouled off. Only can watch Giants versus Mets in my subscription, but will watch you so I know where the Diamondbacks are playing. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm new to this, but I'm having fun. I'm learning every live call. It's a good time. People seem to be responding. I'm at 144 subs, so it's very, very cool. Christian Walker is now up. 2 outs. My multitasking is phenomenal. Marte is still at first. We have beer on tap, folks. Beer on tap. Here's the pitch. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Strike 1. I did not come up with beer on tap for when Seth Beer is on deck. The announcers came up with it, and I just borrowed it because it's absolutely perfect. Because it's true. Beer is on tap. 0-1 count. 2 outs, 1 on. Here's the pitch. I told Raul I will absolutely 100% have you on. I think it would be amazing because he's brand new to baseball. He's just now starting to like delve into it a bit. I told you I would bring you on in a heartbeat, and I will, and I absolutely will. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to make him come on. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and if the D-backs, or not if, but when the D-backs have a day off and the Athletics are playing, I will call that game just for you. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 1 on. 6-0 Diamondbacks. Feels good to say. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball down, just out of the strike zone. 3-1 count. Three balls, 1 strikes, 2 out, 1 on. Perez sets, pitches, fastball down, and walks him. We got 2 runners on. He singled twice and knocked in a run. NL rookie ranks first in average with 433, first in hits with 13, second in OPS with 1085, second in total bases with 18, minimum 30 plate appearances. He will be in the running for Rookie of the Year. I did not think we fans would have a chance to say that, but that is in fact the case. We have a potential Rookie of the Year candidate. Granted, it's early, but if he continues at this pace, he can win it, man. He can win it. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch. Fastball in the dirt. One no count. Come on, Beer. Let's keep our foot on the gas. Hey, you're welcome. I enjoy those writing sprints a lot with Raul. A lot. We've both been busy. He has college, and I've been trying to get this channel off the ground and try to get some writing in the spare minutes that I have free. So we've not been able to actually go live and do them. But we managed to do it, I think, the day before yesterday. And it was a lot of fun. We're going to do more of them, and we're in the early stages of developing a podcast. 2 out, 2 on, 1 ball, 1 strike. Press sets, and here's the pitch. Breaking ball high, looped in there. I thought I was going to hit him at first, but it didn't. 2 balls, 1 strike. Almost got clear. I genuinely thought it was going to hit him. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard past the first baseman in play. Marte will score. It's a 2-run double for Beer. 8 now 2-run score. Beautiful. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. And it's the top of the 4th. Oh, this is fantastic. Are we on Earth 2? What's happening? The Diamondbacks don't play like this. Who sold their soul? But this is where it ends because Carson Kelly is up to bat. He's like that person at a party when everything's going great. That person opens their mouth and says something stupid, and just the energy just dies. That's how it is with Kelly. He's on deck. He's not up to bat. Okay, I got ahead of myself. I can calm down. Calm down. Kelly's not up. It's okay. The bad man's not up to bat yet. It's okay. 0-1 count. Drink that beer. Hell yeah. I would too if I had one. Here's the 0-1. Pavin Smith grounds to first. End of the inning. So we will start out our next inning at bat with Kelly up. So it's 8-0 Diamondbacks. Wow. How about that? K Jelly. K Jelly. Lovely. Lovely, JB. Lovely. Now it's the bottom of the fourth. It will be Fox, if I'm not mistaken. This is a good ball game. It's a good ball game. D-backs have 8 runs on 9 hits and no errors. Nats have no runs on 2 hits, 1 error. Beautiful ball game. We're in a commercial break. We'll be back very shortly. I want to download the Bally Sports app. Keep meaning to. Best way to have all my information on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Keep forgetting to do that. Kelly's back out there. He's at 40 pitches, bottom of the fourth. It's Lucius Fox. There's the pitch. I'm not sure what that was. It was 89, but it was right down the heart of the plate for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball down, hit to first. Easy out for Walker. Great way to start the inning. Best D-back I've watched. That's tough. That's really tough. Man, that is tough. Randy Johnson was incredible. Kurt Schilling was phenomenal. Goldschmidt has some pretty special games. Man, that's tough. Pollock has some days when he was great. That's tough. I don't know. Luis Gonzalez was phenomenal. I'd have to give it to Randy Johnson, the big unit, as he's called. Big, tall, lanky dude. I will go back and watch his games from back in the day. That's how good he was. So, yeah, I'd have to give it to Randy Johnson. But if you ask me tomorrow, it'd probably be a different answer. We've had so many phenomenal players. Hit hard by Ruiz. That'll drop into right field. Smith tries to cut it off, but it gets past him. Ruiz will get into second easily. Right? He must be Irish a little ways back, right? It's not Franco, it's Franco. I caught a couple of his games with the Mariners myself. Not many, just a couple. Yadiel Hernandez is 0 for 1. He grounded into a fielder's choice in the second. Count is 0-1 with a runner on second. 0-2 count after that swing and miss. Did you see live that Randy Johnson pigeon moment, or did you see it on the replay like I did? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Bailey Books and Sport, you might not want to go in and look for it because it's kind of messed up. But Randy Johnson threw his fastball, right? And then out of nowhere comes this bird. And it's just both hit, and all you saw was an explosion of feathers. It was horrifying. It was horrible. 2 outs. 2 outs. It was not a good day for birds. Michael Franco took over at first base. He's 1 for 1. That last at bat was a strikeout. I was just a little bit distracted. Not live. I was always a Dodgers fan. Used to have a oh, okay. Escobar is on deck. Here's the pitch, well outside. Murphy is warming up in the bullpen for the Nats. Oh, it's insane. You just see Randy Johnson rear back throw that fastball. You think it's going to be normal. And then out of nowhere comes this bird and just feathers. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball down, 2-1. Right? I wouldn't stand in front of a cannon either. I mean, it was literally an explosion of feathers. It was terrible. 2-1 count, 2 outs, 1 on. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2. That was down and out of the way. I don't know what Franco was thinking about swinging at that, but I'm glad he did. Time called. Forgot to mention earlier because I just assumed Kelly didn't use it, but he is using the digital pitch caller. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Dot at the bottom left-hand side of the strike zone. Franco's not happy about that. I don't blame him. It was 50-50. Yeah, Bird legitimately disintegrated. It was insane. That's not like the D-backs Johnson who could throw a hell of a fastball. It's not like the Yankees Johnson who could still throw a decent fastball. That was prime Seattle Mariners Randy Johnson who threw absolute asteroids, absolute missiles. There was nothing left of that bird. Inning over. Carson Kelly starts the inning off. They showed relief pitching warming up in the bullpen, so I'm not 100 on who's going to be coming out. But until I know different, I will say it's Perez. Top of the 5th. Right? Every time I think about that, I was like, of all the things in that bird's day that it did for the timing to line up just right to be hit by a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Wow. Unplug your TV. You know what? I actually did the same thing. I'm on apps. I'm on YouTube and I'm on apps. I'm on Hulu, HBO Max, and I watch YouTube videos, and I have the MLB app. Patrick Murphy's out there. It's just way too expensive these days for cable. There's really just no sense in it at all. No sense in spending the money. 4 games for Murphy, 7.36 ERA and 3.2 innings pitched, 7 walks to 3 Ks. So not doing great. Top of the 5th. Every time I look at the score, can't help but grin. There aren't going to be a lot of games like that this season, so I'm going to, even though the bad man's up, even though he's up, I'm going to be happy. Carson Kelly's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. I imagine he's going to get his 3rd here. Murphy sets and pitches. Fouled off, strike 1. That was a 95 force seam fastball. Soto, he is 0 for 2, I think. We got a base hit for Carson Kelly. It's the end of the world. Miracles do happen. In times. Good on him. I hope that helps him. He seems like such a genuine good guy. I root for him. I just can't help but fucking cringe when he comes up to bat. He's walked today. King Yellowman. He has walked. Alcantara is up to bat. He's 0 for 1 with a sac fly. Swinging strike on that first pitch of the at-bat. I'm happy for Kelly. I hope that helps his sports mental. Because once you get in your head during the season, it's hard to get out. It's hard to quit fucking with yourself. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Check swing. They appeal to 3rd. He's safe. 1 ball, 1 strike. I hope he builds off of this. And not because I want, the Diamondbacks score more runs, but because he deserves it. He's a good guy. Right? Irish luck. There you go. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on. Starting to get colder out there. People are zipping up, putting on their hoodies. Excuse me. 1-1 pitch. Ooh, fastball dotted in there. Knee height. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Runner holds. Good call by Alcantara there to tell Kelly to hold. Because it looked like it was going to get away from him, but he knew it wasn't going to. And Kelly would have been picked off quick. Miguel Cabrera is 1 hit away now from 3,000. Awesome. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball just out of the strike zone. 3-2, full count. Top of the 5th. Again, Alcantara's 0 for 1. Got Hernandez on deck. It's a full count. Here's the pitch. Hit foul. Yeah, he's a pretty big dude. Here's the full pitch, fouled off. He's always been pretty set. For him to have the longevity he's had at being so tall and so built, it's pretty impressive. Full count. Runner on. Murphy sets. This is his 10th pitch. Ooh, walked him. Fastball well inside, almost hit him. Yanni Hernandez is up to bat. Barshow on deck. Yanni singled in the 4th. He has a run and stolen base, 1 for 2. On the season, he's hitting 143. Here's the pitch, right down the middle, at 96 for a strike. We have more relief up in the Nationals bullpen. Sam Clay, the lefty. Tall dude with a lot of hair. Bushy hair. Here's the 0-1. Fastball fouled off. 0-2. Tomorrow's game is a 1 o'clock start. So that's a 4 o'clock start for me. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball well outside the strike zone, 1-2. Best memory as an Arizona fan, it has to be the 7th game of the World Series. Gonzo's in up against Mariano Rivera, the best reliever in baseball. And he gets a bloop single up the middle to win the ball game. I'll never forget it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I lost my mind. I don't think I stopped screaming and shouting and whooping for an hour. Legitimately an hour. I was hoarse. I could barely talk. It was beautiful. 2-2 with 2 on. Two count. Well, now they just corrected and said it's a 4:05 start, so that'll be 7:05 for me. Here's a 2-2 fouled off. Ball was fouled off, and I never know what they call the people who have the glove and the helmet and they sit on the side where the people are to get the balls. I forget what they're called, but that person gave the ball to a kid. Very cool. Love to see that. 96 mile an hour ball, fastball, thrown for a ball. It's a full count, 3-2. We have been absolute pests today. We have been getting the counts up and getting the runners on. This has been a beautiful thing to see. Everybody's been patient. Not just the young guys, but the veterans have been patient. Here's a 3-2 fouled off. Hernandez is again earning his nickname Mosquito. This is a long at bat. I like this guy. He's quickly becoming one of my favorites. He gets the pitch counts up, and when he's on the base paths, he does not stop moving. He makes sure he's in the pitcher's peripheral, and he moves. He is a pest. He is a mosquito. He is fantastic. Here's a 3-2 pitch with 2 runners on. Gets a base hit to third that'll move the runners. Oh, a bobble and a throw over the first baseman's head. Another runner will score. I don't know why he threw that ball. It was an awkward scoop up. He had no real plant on any foot. He should not. He should have just held on to it. He had no business throwing that ball, and it just got away from him. And it just, wow, 9-0 D-backs. That was, he should not have made that play. That was not good. But I'm glad he did. We have a 9-0 lead. Beautiful. Barshow hit a home run his last time up. Beautiful things are happening today. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just out of the strike zone. 1-0 count. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. If I could, I'd frame this game and put it on the wall. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball. Woo! That was a beautiful pitch. Where's that been this at bat? Varshall's home run had a 107.8 exit velocity. That's 3.4 miles per hour greater than the MLB average, which is 104.4. I think it was 104.4. They took it away quickly, and I had to do the math very fast. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Okay. Okay, 4:05 Washington time, 1:05 Arizona time. So that means it'll be a 4 o'clock game. Hell yeah, go Arizona. This is the best ball game I've seen in a long time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second and third. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball hit high and deep to center. That's carrying. It will be caught, but it will score a runner. It's deep enough for that. 10-0 Diamondbacks. An RBI for I can't talk. For Dalton Varsho. There we go. That's how you say his name. This is fucking awesome. Peralta's up to bat with only 1 out. First pitch swinging, hits it right to first. That was an excitement swing. But a runner scores though. He took off as soon as the ball was hit. So it counts. It counts. That's beautiful. That was definitely an excitement swing. He was filled by the moment and just couldn't help himself. But it worked out. Here's the pitch. Fastball down for strike 1. I can't believe the score. This is incredible. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Strike 2. This is insane. As soon as it's out of scored, I'm going to hop off for a second to get another drink. So bear with me. It will be a chair stream for a minute. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. This is an absolute thing of beauty. This game. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Hit the back of Peralta's foot. He's grimacing a little bit, but he's walking just fine. He's a tough guy. Definitely in pain, though. I'd be on my back crying. That looked like it hurt. Hit the back of the foot like that. Ouch. 2 outs. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit right to third. What a grab. That's a lined out. I'll be right back. I need to replenish my drink. I'm just about out. Fed my dog while I was up. Good old Dr. Pepper. How's your guys' day been? Good? Here's the pitch from Kelly to start this bottom of the fifth. Alcides Escobar is 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Here's the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. Breaking ball. Well, that was beautiful. That was whoop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beautiful breaking ball. That's my professional analysis of that pitch. Whoop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Jams him, but he got it. Just got it to foul right out. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Keep him guessing. Keep him going. Get him tired, then strike him out. Strike him out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you haven't yet, folks, hit that like button. If I'm doing a good job, and if you like what you're seeing, hit the sub button. It really helps. Share it out too. That's always fun. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's 11-0 butt whooping. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Just hit in play. No. There we go. There we go. The camera always switches so it looks like it's just in play, but it's actually well in play. It's always well in play. Oh, man. I was right to the third baseman. That's a beautiful out. Here's the pitch to Robles. Right to the shortstop and quick out. 2 quick outs in the 5th. I see the chat stream has been reduced to 1 comment. OBS must have cut short for a second. I do apologize for that. It's been acting up today. I've been having to switch settings. I've been having to adjust on the fly and get the settings just right over and over again. So when it goes into red, then I gotta change the video bitrate. So I'm constantly having to fight it today, and I don't really know why. Here's a 1-0 pitch, hit high and deep, but not with a lot of life. Easy 1-2-3 inning for Kelly. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We go to the 6th. I imagine it won't be Murphy, but just in case, I will put his name up. Beer is on tap. We're in a commercial break. I will be finishing this ball game, even though it's a blowout, because how often will I get to do this? Definitely want to take full advantage of it. Milk it for all it's worth. This is wonderful. Beautiful ball game. Absolutely beautiful. They're showing those in the crowd. It is a change. And they're all, not all, a lot of them are eating popcorn. And now I want popcorn. Where's my popcorn? I need popcorn. I didn't see Clay's stats. That's my bad. Christian Walker deleted off. Walker is 1 for 2 with a single, walk, 3 runs, and an RBI. Last 4 innings, we scored 11 runs. Hit high and deep, but in play. We struggled to score that many in our first 100 plus innings. So it's been a hell of a ball game. Just absolutely soaking this in, enjoying it. Seth Beer was already going into this game one of our best hitters, but he's absolutely caught fire in this outing. So, man. Breaking ball well out of strikes on ball 1. He's 3 for 3 today. 2 singles, a double, 3 RBIs. I hope he plays like this all season, because he's right in contention for Rookie of the Year. If he keeps this up, he'll get it. 89 mile an hour. Up high, in for a strike. It's 1-1. The shift is on. Hernandez, Fox, and Franco are on the right side of the second base bag. Escobar is still at short, little close to second, but not too close. 1-1 pitch. Hit to the shift. Quick out. It's 2 outs, actually. The shift remains in play. Smith is 0 for 1 with a walk, a sac fly, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. Clay's coming in and has been effective so far. He's at 5 pitches with 2 outs. If you're a Nat fan, you can't be unhappy with that. You just can't. It's effective. Probably should have brought him in sooner. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Fouled in. No. Dribbled into play. 1-2-3 inning. The way the camera changes, it throws me off for a second, because it's kind of, I hate to say sloppy, but it's a little sloppy. Is baseball my favorite? It is absolutely my favorite sport, 100%. Football is a very close second. I think football is wonderful. And having seen both games live, it's made me appreciate it more, especially football, because the field looks so big. But you realize it's not. And what they're doing out there is incredible. And it's the same with baseball. You think that mound is massive, but then you go and see a game live and you realize the pitching mound is right on top of the home plate. And you have balls coming in there 100 mile an hour sometimes. It's just incredible what they do. Yeah, baseball easily my favorite sport. I don't know if you like football or not. Anyone watching? I don't know if you like football or not, but I will be calling Colts games this season. So look forward to that because I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. That'll be the two primary sports that I covered. Baseball and football. I would do basketball even though I'm not the best at it. It's quite a bit faster. And I find that if you're covering basketball, it helps to have two people doing it. One person with the scoreboard, one person with the commentary. Even though people do it by themselves and do it well, I just don't think I could. And also the basketball package is quite expensive. So it's definitely baseball and basketball for me. Or excuse me, baseball and football. But yeah, baseball is my absolute favorite sport. It's just a little bit too fast for me to cover basketball. Because you see how excited I get and I have to keep up with this. And baseball's super chill. Merrill Kelly has yet to give up a run this season. How amazing is that? It's Soto. Again, they told me the wrong. Come on, MLB app, help me out here. You gotta tell me the right guy. Soto's 0 for 1 with a walk in the third. One ball, no strike. Now it's 1-1 after a beautiful breaking ball down. It's very, very impressive. I'm at American football, but I do like the proper football, and that's a single with a blooper past the first baseman. Soto will get a double. I do love European proper football, and I am a Man City fan. Although I do enjoy the occasional Man United game, the occasional Chelsea game. I just enjoy that sport. It's one of those. Yeah, I have my team, the one that I found that I like to watch, but it's one of the rare sports that I can just turn on a game and just enjoy watching it. So I've seen Liverpool games, I've seen Chelsea games, I've even watched some Watford games and have enjoyed those. West Ham games, I just really like how impressive it is. It's a beautiful sport that I need to watch more of. I was like big into it. Then I kind of fizzled out because there's so many matches. But I've been keeping my eye on it from a distance. I absolutely cannot wait for the World Cup. I'm very much looking forward to that. It's a fun time. Here's a 1-0 pitch hit right to Varsho. Soto thought about going to third, but stays at second. 1 out. I'd love to see a Soccer to Us game here in the States, but I don't think Indiana has one. At least that's competitive. I think the closest thing, I think Cincinnati has a team, but I don't think I want to travel 3.5 hours to go watch an MLS game. After seeing so many Premier League games, kind of spoiled, I guess. Yeah, Man City could certainly be doing better than they are. Fox is. I do not know what's going on here, but this MLB app is not telling me the right players. I can't memorize both lineups here. You gotta help me out, app. You gotta help me out. One out, runner on second, 1 ball, 2 strikes. I haven't checked up the most recent developments with Man City, but have they done bad? I have their app. I just have to go and open it and read up on what they've been doing. Here's the 1-2 pitch with 1 out and 1 on. Strike 3 right down the middle. I don't know what he was looking for, if he was guessing or not, but that just froze him. Didn't Man City get shut out by someone recently? I've heard that from a lot of folks from Ireland. Is that because of the history? Or are you just a USA fan? Oh, 1 pitch, 2 outs. So I have to be honest, I root for England and the US. Although because I've watched a lot of Tri Channel, which has Irish people on it, and I've come to learn more about Ireland as a country, I do peripherally root for them. But it's the US and UK primarily. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Fastball high and out. Two out, 1 on. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's bottom of the 6th, 11-0 game. Here's the pitch. Hit past the shortstop. Run will score. Ruiz gets Washington on the board. That's the first run given up by Kelly all season long. Okay. So I am behind a little bit. That is on me. There's just so much sports to keep track of, and if I'm not doing this and my dog's good, he's had his walk and he's fed and everything, I'm writing. So I'm zoned out. Gadiel Hernandez is 0 for 2 with the fielder's choice and a strikeout. Oh, so when you said sorry, Man City fan, you were kind of busting my chops a little bit. It's okay. Andres Machado was in the Washington bullpen getting warmed up. A lot of activity in there tonight. Here's the pitch. Blistered it right past the first baseman. We have 2 runners on. Ruiz is booking it to third. That was on a rope. That was hit hard. If we didn't have such a big-ass lead, I'd be worried. I totally understand that. England has not been the kindest, to put it lightly, towards Ireland. for a very, very long time. Mikael Franco is up. 1 for 2 with a single in the second. I will be rooting hard for the USA as well. It's the first time we've had a team that could at least put up a decent effort. We won't win. Our women's team is far superior. They'll win, will be awesome. But our men, they haven't quite caught up yet. I don't think. Bottom of the second, or the sixth. Wow. That was a brain fart. Fouled off. 0-2. He jumped on that changeup, though. He was just early. Runner on third and first. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Come on, Kelly. Get out of this like you got out of the last jam you were in. 1 run ain't bad. Kelly's at 79 pitches. This will be his 80th. And here it is. Got him to pop up. Short left. Inning over. Through 6. Kelly has a 10-run lead. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. There will be a pitching change because they had another guy warming up. So I'm just going to leave the names up as they are. This MLB app is confusing me. It has kept the D-backs. I think the lineup change early on threw it off. It's kept the Diamondbacks lineup perfect, but it has been messing up the Nationals lineup and throwing me off. But what a ball game. We're in commercial break. I'm not sure who the pitcher will be, but there will be a change. I'm fairly certain. Clay looked pretty good, though. We're in the top of the 7th. Carson Kelly is up to bat. Let's see if he can build on what he managed to do his last at bat. Got a hit and scored a run. That'd be a fun matchup. The women's USA team versus Spain's. That'd be a fun matchup. They always play amazing. That's it for Merrill Kelly. What a ball game. He's frustrated. He gave up a run, but what an outing. He should be happy with himself. Absolutely thrilled with himself. MLB is a very interesting sport. Very, very interesting. It's a really long season. They can maybe cut it short, 30 games, if I'm being honest. But man, it's beautiful. I mean, they are right on top of each other out there. And those hits are moving fast. It's Machado. Okay. They're hitting it hard. They have to chase down just scorched balls. I mean, they have to. It's amazing. There's so many pitch variations. There's so many angles. There's shifts. That'll be banned next year. Carson Kelly's 1 for 3 today. Single in the 5th with a run. There's guesswork. You have to be in tune with your best self. Otherwise, you get in your own head. Kelly fouls it off. 0-2. It's a true team sport. Everybody has to be in sync. Otherwise, you'll have errors up the wahoo. I don't think wahoo's a word, but go with me on that. It's an 0-2 count. I'm pretty sure it's Wazoo. Whatever. It's no 2 count. It's just a beautiful sport. Fouled off. 86. I don't know. Change up maybe? It's fascinating. You have to contend with sign stealing. You have to contend with pitchers using the sticky. You have to contend with souped up balls. That was a thing I think last year or the year before. That increased the home run totals. There's so much you got to contend with and deal with. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Yeah, I 100% agree with basketball. If they cut that season short, I mean, that's honestly, I don't really pay attention until the playoffs start because it is such a long season. If they cut it short, I would be in all season. And I know I'm saying that watching baseball for as long as it is, but it's just such a beautiful sport. I can't help it. I mean, baseball. They're focused on like getting a stop clock and or pitchers count. No, they're looking to have a pitch clock for pitchers, and they're looking to have a robo ump, and they're looking to all these changes to maybe make the game faster. And you really don't have to do that. You really just need to cut the season short a little bit. You know what, Bailey? Books and sport. I am absolutely going to do that. I'm going to look at the schedule, and I'm going to see when the Diamondbacks play the Rangers. If we do, I'm pretty sure we do. And then I'm going to get him on, and we're going to call a game. 2 outs. 2 quick outs. Hernandez is now up to bat. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Reached on error, 2 runs, and has stolen a base. And as for writing, absolutely, 100%. There was just a kind of brief lull in doing all those sprints because there was a moment when we're doing like two a week almost. We'll be getting back to that. Things were just got a bit hectic for us both, but we'll definitely be doing more. Here's the 1-0 pitch, fouled off, 1-1 count. One, 2 outs. Again, Hernandez is 1 for 3. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball just got the top right-hand corner of the strike zone. That was 50-50 to me. That could have been called a ball or a strike, so I'm not upset with that. 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball high. Ball 2. Machado tried to paint that top right-hand corner again, but he just missed. He started to strut off the mound like he had it and quickly realized that he did not. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard, but right to Soto. Quick inning. Corbin Martin coming in. I haven't seen a tremendous amount of him, so I'm excited to see what he does. Not sure he'll be pitching for the Nationals. I'm sure it would be Machado because he had a pretty quick inning. Yeah, 100%. All these rules, I think they're just skirting around what they know they need to do. They just don't want to. And honestly, I think the reason why, I think for a long time the reason why is because baseball tends to be the more nostalgic sport, but I don't think that's so much the case anymore in terms of why they don't shorten the season. I think the reason why they don't shorten it now is because of money. That will cut down on the revenue. Not a lot, but money's money, and they want as much as they can get. So I don't see them cutting the season at all, even though they 100% should. Ten hits for the D-backs, 6 for the Nationals, 11 runs for these guys, and 1 run for the Nationals. 2 errors for the Nationals. Corbin Martin, 1 game this season, 2.25 ERA, 4 innings pitched, 2 walks to 5 Ks. I have seen him this season. It's just been a minute. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not been used more. It's a good game to get him in there because it's, if it turns out he's not on, you got a 10-run gap. Lowest starters ERA in the Major League season so far. The Arizona Diamondbacks are 3rd at 2.41. That's how good our pitching's been. That's why I was talking at the beginning of how frustrated I've been because our pitching's there. We're 3rd in all of baseball. That's lowest starter ERA in all of baseball. Hopefully our bats stay hot and we can match the hitting to the pitching and get some wins on the stat sheet. Oakland lost 1-0, but been a good start with so many players leaving. Isn't their payroll also quite low? Or am I mistaken? Because I know one other Oakland Athletics fan. They have good players, but a low payroll, which makes it difficult to compete. Escobar is up to bat. He's 0 for 2. The MLB app seems to have fixed their shit, so thank you. Our next series is against the Mets, and it's a home stand. Alcides Escobar is 0 for 2 with the strikeout and the ground out. On the season, he's hitting 162 with 2 RBIs, a 433 OPS. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there down for a strike. His velocity's up this year from last year, and he's throwing more strikes, so that's good. Breaking ball, almost in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The improvement comes from not trying to be too perfect like he did last year. He was trying to nibble at the corners a lot, and it didn't work for him. Here's the 1-1. High fastball, ball 2. 95 mile an hour, though. It's always nice. Bottom 3. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Hit high, but without a lot of life on it. They almost... I don't know if Varsho was messing with Smith or if they almost Three Stooged it and ran into each other, but that was a little too close for comfort, even with the lead. They can't be doing that. 1 out. Robles is up. Hernandez is on deck. First pitch was a check swing ball. 1 out. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball dots the bottom of the strike zone for strike 1. I've heard that. And that I'm pretty sure that they will go to Vegas. Major League Baseball will have a team in Vegas within the next few years. It will happen. I have no doubt about it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They've gotten a football team in there. They have a WNBA team in there. It'll be not too. It won't be too long before they have an NBA team in there. Check swing, appeal to first, ball 2. I think last I heard, it's be like in the next 5 years there should be a Vegas team for basketball. So baseball wanting to get in there, I'm not shocked at all, not at all. 2-2 pitch, breaking ball down. Robles didn't go for it. Full count. Pitch fouled off. Speaking of teams going places, isn't there supposed? I could be wrong with this. It might have just been talked about but not confirmed. Isn't there supposed to be an NFL game in Ireland at some point? I could have sworn I heard about that. Full count, foul ball. Our football. We really should have checked outside the U.S. before we named our sport, but you know. Full count. Here's the pitch. Swing and strike. 96 right by, and that was beautiful. First pitch is a ball. Don't know why I did it like that. Crazy, crazy me. Hunter Harvey is now warming up for the Nationals. They cannot stop warming people up. Yeah. Not a lot of people want to go to games in Oakland. It's not the safest place in the world. I don't blame people. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. 2-2. Again, 95 mile an hour. He's throwing some heat. He's throwing some absolute heat. No update about Melky Cabrera, so I'm guessing that he did not reach his goal of 3,000 today. Here's the 2-2 pitch. High heat for ball 3. Three-two pitch. And a slap hit single. Wow. That was an ugly duck that slid past the third base bag for a hit. Wow. That was ugly. Ah, you're right. Yeah. Germany is getting an NFL game. Okay. As for the college going to Ireland, I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Do you know who's playing? I'll have to look that up later. If not, Soto is up. He is 1 for 2 with a walk and a double and a run. Ball fouled off. Notre Dame. I should have known that. The Fighting Irish. I should have known that. It's an Indiana team, after all. I should have known that. The shift is on. Contra, Marte, and Walker are to the right of the second base bag. Hernandez is the third baseman is playing short right now. 89-mile-an-hour is thrown right down the middle for the second strike. That was not a good pitch. He shouldn't. I think it caught Soto by surprise because that was a meatball that should have been slapped. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High here. Appealed to third. Did he go? Nope. Safe. 1-2. 1-2. I love how we've kept Soto in check for the most part. 2 outs, 1 on. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Got him chasing, but he managed to get just a little bit of the bat on there and fouled it off. What inspired me to write? There's a book by an author called P.N. Elrod. I think the P.N. is short for Patricia Neal. She used the initials because at that time, and still it's kind of the case today, it wasn't really good to put your name on the cover of a book if you were a woman. Yeah, I should have known that. I really should have known that. Shame on me. 2-2 count with 2 out and 1 on. And I was reading her book, Jonathan Barrett, Gentleman Vampire. It was my second read through, and I was like, man, I wish I could write a story like this. And then it kind of dawned on me that I could. I was shit at the time. Didn't know my ass from a hole in the ground. 3-2 count. But I just found that world so beautiful that I was inspired to try my best at doing as well as Elrod did. I love that book for it. I adore her for it because she inspired me. Her most recent book wasn't the greatest, though. I'll be honest. It could have used a better editor. There's a lot of mistakes in it. Full count, ball fouled off. She had her height of popularity, I believe, and now she's kind of outside of it, and I think she's doing her own editing, and it shows a bit. But that Jonathan Barrett Gentleman Vampire is tremendous. 3-2 count, 2 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch. Hit up to center, right to Varsho. It's a single. 2 on, 2 out. Cruises up. Cruz is 0 for 3 with a pop out, fielder's choice, and a line out. Two out, 2 on. Martin sets, delivers, fastball just out for ball 1. Cruz is in his 18th big league season. That's impressive. Breaking ball in. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. Fastball high, 2-2. Martin sets. This is pitch 31 for him. And here it is. Breaking ball, fouled off. Boston is leading Brooklyn 110 to 102 with 106 in the fourth. They just showed that, and that is quite awesome to see. I hope the Nets get swept. It would just be fun. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit to right field. That'll drop in. Bases loaded. 11-2 ball game. No. A runner on first and third. Bases loaded. No. The fuck am I talking about? 2 outs. Runner on third and first. 2 runs scored. There you go, JB. That's what's going on. Kyle Nelson is up in the Diamondbacks bullpen. Zach Davies pitches tomorrow. Lucius Fox is up to bat. He's over 2 with the ground out and a strikeout. No word yet on what happened to Bell and why he had to be replaced by Lucius Fox. Well, Franco was moved over to first, Fox to third. No word on why Bell had to be replaced at all. Brilliant changeup in for a swinging strike. 2 on, 2 out. Here's the 0-1. Off speed. Out. 1-1. In the first 5 innings, the Diamondbacks scored as many runs as they did in their first 7 games combined. That's how off our bats were. And hopefully now our bats have found the rhythm. Hopefully we can stay this way. 2 on, 1 out. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 1 strike. 95 mile an hour fastball in there for strike 2. There's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and strike 3. Change up high, but it worked. It's 11-2. We go to the top of the 8th. Our show will be up to bat. Marte on deck. Not sure who will be out there for the Nationals, but it will be somebody, and I will put their name up when I have it. All right, and a commercial break. Be curious to see who. Breaking news, Villanova's men's hoops coach, Jay Wright, steps away after 21 years and 2 national championships. It's the end of an era and the start of a new one. You're in the top of the 8th inning. Curious to see what Nationals pitcher will get a hit off next. Gotta talk a little bit of shit. We don't get to do this very often. We're just coming out of commercial break. I'll know the Nationals pitcher soon. Hunter Harvey. Former first-round pick out of high school in 2013. Never really worked out. He was drafted by the Orioles. Now he finds himself with the Nationals. 3 games, 1.2 innings pitched, no walks, but 3 Ks. So there you go. Varsho steps up. Varsho is 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run, sac fly, and 3 RBIs. Excuse me while I play Words with Friends during this at-bat. 96-mile-an-hour heater. Foul? No. Ball. The fuck? I played bongs for 22 points. Fastball paints the bottom middle zone of the zone and should have been called a strike, but it was called a ball. 2-0 count. 2-0 count, top of the 8th. Harvey's at 2 pitches. Here's his third. Fastball high. Did he check? He did check. 3 balls, no strikes. And then my second matchup, I swapped and passed. Exciting times when you're playing Words with Friends during a game. Just kidding. 3-0 count. This is a beautiful game. Fastball in there for a strike. I'm having the time of my life. I did not think we would deliver an ass whooping of this magnitude to a team. Cooper Hummel will be pinch hitting for Marte. No doubt giving him a rest in what is a blowout. Love to see that. Love to see that. Pretty sure there's 2 L's in that name. Love to see it. 3-2 full count. Love to see that too. In my third matchup, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't really have a move. Played Bo for 9. It's a full count. Here's the 6th pitch from Harvey. Fouled off. 97-mile-per-hour heater there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beauters. Love it. Going to get another fastball here. Here's the pitch. Ow. Ball. One. I keep wanting to say it's foul. It's a ball, damn it. It's a ball. 1 on, no outs. Hummel is up. Yes, I 100% misspelled that. First pitch swinging right to shortstop, double play. Damn it. It's your first at bat coming off the bench. You think you'd want to see a pitch or 2. Damn. But it's whatever. We got the lead. 2 outs. Top of the 8th. There is a runner on. No, they took it off. They kept it on, which threw me. So I was like, oh, okay. They're professionals. Surely they had that right. No, they didn't. I had it right. They had it wrong. 1 ball, 2, no strikes. There's the first one. Swung on a pitch well outside the strike zone. Just couldn't lay off. 1-1 count, 2 out. Thanks for all the likes, guys. I appreciate it. We are at 5 for the stream. Means a lot. I don't think we garnered any subs, but I appreciate all the chat today. All the likes, all the love. It's been a good time. 2 balls, 1 strike after that last pitch. Here's the 2-1. Hit high, but way too high. Easy out. Easy out. We are in a commercial break. I'm not sure who will be coming in off the bench, or excuse me, out of the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. I doubt it'll be Martin. It'll be Ruiz to bat. Close to wrapping this ball game up, folks. Very close. It's been a hell of a ball game. Had a lot of fun. Jaylen Brown gets 22 points as Boston fights a back-and-forth battle with the Nets to emerge victorious 114 to 107. The Celtics have a 2-0 lead in the series. We're in a commercial break still. Ten hits for the D-backs, 9 for the Nationals. Coming out of the break. The pitcher is Ruiz. No, it's Martin. Corbin Martin. Wow, they brought him back out. Okay. I guess he did settle in enough. I figured we get some... Well, it makes sense to keep Martin out there because we are in the midst of a 20 straight game stretch, so it makes sense. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1 count. Bottom of the 8th here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off quickly, 0-2. Love to see it. Love to see it. I'm going to have some pizza. And you know, no, I'm not going to have pizza. I'm going to have ham and macaroni and beans. I have leftover from Easter. That's what I'm going to have. I can save the pizza for later. Fastball zooms high out of the strike zone for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball down out of the strike zone. 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2. Swung on a miss. 1 out. Martin is the long guy out of the bullpen. I just thought that, because he got rocked a little bit, that maybe we'd give someone else a shot to throw some pitches. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 3 today, is Hernandez. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball swung on for strike 2. It would have been a strike either way. It dotted the upper right-hand corner of the strike zone. Martin shakes Kelly off, settles on a pitch. Here it is. Fouled off the fastball. Here's the pitch. The Nats will drop to 6-8 unless they just pull off the upset of all upsets. Here's the 1-2. Ball in the dirt. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. One out. 2-2 count. Diamondbacks came in having scored 22 runs all season. They scored 11 on top of that in this game. Impressive. Absolutely impressive. The 2-2 pitch is fouled off. Played lags for 14. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And got a ground 2 for Perdomo, who's in for Marte. Second out of the 8th. Yeah, still no update on Bell. The Nats are not saying why. 1 for 3 with a single in the second. I wonder what happened. I hope he is okay. Here's the first pitch of this at-bat in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball out of the strike zone, called for a strike. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2 count now. Loving what I'm seeing. Great game. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed at a breaking ball well out of the strike zone. Inning, half inning over. It's 11-2 Diamondbacks. Feels good to say. Feels good to say. I wonder if we'll see any pinch hitters. Just to get some guys some at-bats here. What a ball game. What an absolutely wonderful ball game. We are in commercial break. There's an Airwork commercial. Now a Planet Fitness commercial with Lindsay Lohan and Dennis Rodman. We're back from commercial. (11-2) ball game, top of the ninth. Walker will be up unless there's a pinch hitter. I would hope there is, just to get some guys some at bats, and our vets the rest. No reason for them to be out here. Not sure who the pitcher will be. Let's see. And it is a new guy. Espino. 3 games, 5.68 ERA, 6.1 innings pitched, 3 walks to 8 Ks. Paulo Espino. This is his full name, in case you were wondering. And it will be Walker up. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard. Right to the center fielder, though. Liner to center. He had to leap. And he stumbles into the wall and hits his shoulder a little bit. Grimaced. That looked to have hurt, but could have been worse. He could have rammed head first because he legit could have tripped and rammed head first. That was a line to deep. That was a heck of a snag by Robles. Robles has been just absolutely phenomenal in center. Just Herrera is hitting for beer. That's good to see Beer getting the rest of the game off. I figured there would at least be 2, but if there's 1, I guess that's something. I was hoping Walker and Beer both would be pulled just to get them next to a little bit of rest. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Off speed, bottom right hand corner of the screen of the strike zone. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Foul off, 2-2. 2-2. Herrera is 0 for 12. He's yet to get his first career major league hit. That was better time than ever. 1 out, 2-2 count. Hit. Right to first. Bobbles it, but gets it to Espino. 2nd out. Hard hit ball, just unfortunately to the first baseman. That's how things work sometimes, unfortunately. It is Pavin Smith up to bat. No pinch hitter for him. He's 0 for 2 with the walk, sac fly, and an RBI. Kelly is on deck. 2 outs in the top of the ninth. Here's the pitch. Shift is on. Escobar, Hernandez, and the first baseman on the right side. Short. The third baseman is playing short. Wild pitch. 2-0 count now. 2 out. Espino's at 8 pitches now. First pitch is 105 tomorrow, so that is a, I think, 5 o'clock start for me. .405 for me. Here's the 3-0. Strike 1. Three and 1 count with 2 outs in the top of the ninth. If you're curious, the Bucks are up by 1 against the Bulls in the first. Hit hard, but with a little life to it. It might drop, but no, of course, Robles is there. He's too quick to let that ball get away from him. End of the inning, the final inning. Washington's last chance to win the ball game. It will be Thomas for Soto. That's pretty much a sign that they have conceded the ball game. What a ball game, folks. What an absolute ball game. Ten hits for the D-backs, 9 for the Washington Nationals. Diamondbacks have left 4 on base to the Nationals 8. Kyle Nelson will be pitching for the Diamondbacks. 4 games, 4.1 innings pitched, 2 walks, 2 walks to 5 Ks. He's looked nice. Selected off waivers from Cleveland after last year. The Mariners turned in a first inning triple play against the Mariners today. You don't see a triple play very often in baseball. Escobar again. The MLB app throwing me off. Goodness gracious. It is Escobar up and Robles on deck. 0 for 3 with the strikeout, ground out, and fly out. Bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Nats. Here's the pitch. Off speed. Out for a ball. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch and strike 1. High heater up in the strike zone. One count. Fouled up. Will it stay in play? It will not. I'm doing great, stupid child. We got 11-2 game. Diamondbacks are kicking ass. We're about to end this. We're about to win. Hey, no worries, man. Glad you could stop by. I appreciate it. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hope you had a good day. 2-2. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's been a hell of a day. They appeal the first. Got him. Nelson gets a strikeout. Let's roll Blaze up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. 2 more outs. Victor Robles is 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball high. Does not manage to drop. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. He swung so hard he stumbled backwards and into Kelly. Well, almost into Kelly. He managed to stop himself. 1-1 count. An okay day? An okay day is better than anything else. I always tell myself. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Robles couldn't quite help himself. Breaking ball down, tried to get him to chase, but he didn't. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hey, Noah Cortez, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. How is your day going? 2-2 count. Here's pitch. Fastball fouled off. 1 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes in the bottom of the 9th. Yeah, I really do think if any MLB team's going to move, it'll be Oakland. And if they move, it'll be to Vegas. I 100% agree with that. Who moves first, Oakland or Tampa? I don't see Tampa moving at all. Here's the pitch. Doss, the bottom of the strike zone. That was a strike. Call the ball. 3-2. It'd be hard to, it's just hard to fathom Tampa Bay moving. Oakland, people never come to the games. And I know Tampa Bay doesn't get a ton of folks, but the stadium's in Oakland. 2-2 count, low, and swung for strike 3. We have 2 outs. If I lived near that stadium, I absolutely wouldn't. Oakland's a scary place. I could be wrong. I could be working off outdated information, but I wouldn't go there. Tampa Bay becoming or going to Montreal, I have not heard about that. That'd be interesting. I wonder if they would stay Tampa Bay or if they would switch to the Montreal Expos, because I do know that licensing for that name is up. It is available. 0-1 count after that pitch to Hernandez. On deck is Thomas. If the Nationals sold, what would I do to change it if I were the owner? I liked their uniforms. I thought the uniforms were fun. I was a little bit too young to see a lot of their games, but I caught a couple of them. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard but high. Game over. Should be. Almost right there. Ball game. I don't know. I think the Nationals will get there eventually. I don't know if I change too much. Maybe spend a little bit more money. That's the final. When I started the stream off, I spoke about how our pitching is in the upper echelon in all of baseball. I think we're in the top 10 with our starting staff overall. I think we're third, counting the starters and the relief, which is shocking when you consider everything. Thanks again, Super Child. I appreciate it. I was speaking of frustration about how if only our bats were as good, we would have a better record. And today is proof of that. Once again, we had good pitching, and our bats showed up, and we got an easy win. I think we're a better ball club than people give us credit for, deservedly so. But we just haven't been able to show it because our bats have not come to play. Man, if we get the number one pick, we get it. If the Nats get it, they get it. That's more of a crapshoot than any other sport. You just never know if they're going to pan out. I would like us to keep the number one pick, but if we give it up, I hope we give it up for the right reasons. Personally, this 11-2 ball game is a prime example of what happens when our bats show up alongside our pitchers. We can win and win dominantly. We kept it close with the Astros. We stole one from the Padres. We stole one from the Mets. We're a good club. We're just young. I absolutely love. One last thing. What's a need you guys need badly? We need a better catcher. Carson Kelly's fine defensively, but we need a catcher that can hit too. If we stay with Kelly, I would like to see a better first baseman. Christian Walker just isn't cutting it. He had a good day today, but overall he's not great. I would love to see a better right fielder. I would just like to see one really good hitting position player. We have Marte. He got hot today, and hopefully that stays that way. I would love a dominant right fielder. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna celebrate with some good food. This has been a heck of a ball game. It proved me right. If our bats show up with our pitching, we can win and win easily. And we got the dub. Peace out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. It's a 4:05 ball game.